Our top story this morning, new overnight, a deadly shooting after a concealed carry license holder opens fire on someone opening fire on him.
These fuck niggas out here hate. Yeah, I heard it through the pipeline. Rumors about how they gon' rob me in the nighttime. For real, they just waiting for the right time. But guess what? You never catch me without mine. Without mine. 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 You never catch me without mine.
Yo, what's good, man? This your boy Smoke Tails. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you got it on you, cause I got it on me. You know how we getting down on this end. DeSoto woman shoots home intruder Friday evening. Suspect critically injured. A DeSoto woman on Friday shot an alleged armed intruder after he attempted to follow her into her home, police said in a written statement. About 7:45 p.m., DeSoto police officers responded to a home on the 400 block of Raintree Circle after a woman called 911. The woman told dispatchers there was a man she did not know in her backyard armed with a pistol and attempted to break in. The 911 operator could hear screaming and yelling on the call as the man, later identified as Octavio Flores, attempted to force his way through the garage, and several neighbors simultaneously called 911 and reported gunshots. When police arrived, the woman, who was not identified, met them out front. She told police she noticed a dog truck following her in the neighborhood that pulled into her driveway behind her. According to the release, she said she then ran into the home and called 911 and armed herself with a pistol. When Flores attempted to force his way into the home, she fired multiple gunshots, which stopped him. When police searched the residence, they came across Flores, 35 years old, lying in the garage with a pistol next to him. The news release said Flores had 2 gunshot wounds, one to the chest and one to the face. He was transported to the hospital in critical condition. Now that's what I call fuck around and find out.
DeSoto police say a woman shot an armed intruder who followed her to her home. Neighbors reported hearing several shots Friday night just before 8 o'clock. When police arrived, they found a man with gunshot wounds inside the woman's garage. A pistol was next to him. Who heard the gunshots? Peyton Yeager is live in DeSoto.
Clarice, and the woman told DeSoto police that a truck followed her home from a nearby Taco Bell here in DeSoto. Now, neighbors still concerned and tell me this could have happened to any of them. Many of them called 911 quickly after hearing those gunshots. A quiet DeSoto cul-de-sac was disrupted Friday evening.
I just heard one gunshot go off first. Then it was followed by 2 more.
Neighbors like DJ James called 911 after hearing gunfire. In this surveillance video, a family is seen flicking on their back porch lights just before 8 p.m. on Friday. That's when DeSoto police say a woman shot a man who was trying to break into her home near South Polk Street and Beltline Road. That man was later identified as 35-year-old Octavio Flores Mondragon.
There was a lot of confusion going on, and shortly thereafter, the DeSoto Police Department showed up.
Surveillance video shows a caravan of DeSoto police cars responding within minutes. Police say dispatch could hear a woman screaming as Mondragon tried to force his way into her home through the garage door. The video then shows officers holding guns running to the back alley, where they found Mondragon's shot and a loaded pistol lying next to him.
We just don't have this kind of activity here, so to me, it was jarring and scary.
The woman told police a truck followed her home from a nearby Taco Bell. She said the truck then pulled into her driveway and an armed man attempted to get inside her home. Police say the woman called 911, grabbed a handgun, and shot Mondragon, who was later taken to a hospital and is now charged with burglary. The woman and her family didn't answer the door on Monday. However, her neighbors are thankful she's safe.
Because all these alleys are pretty much dark. So, someone that's looking to do something up to no good, they see something like that and just like, but luckily, she had safety and God with protection. you know, and a blessing over her. So I'm glad that, you know, it could have went a lot worse.
They're great neighbors. I love them both, and it's just sad that it had to happen.
Clarice, in last check from DeSoto police, the suspect remains in critical condition this evening at the hospital. And we looked up his public records, and the suspect only lives about a mile away from the victim. DeSoto police tell me they're still investigating a motive in this case, and they're also investigating to see if the suspect is connected to other crimes or calls in that neighborhood as well.
Yeah, man. So you see how they getting down out there in DeSoto, Texas. Now that's what the fuck I'm talking about. That lady handled her business, right? He followed her home. She paid attention, was aware that he was following her, was able to get inside the house, call 911, get her gun, and fire off shots at his ass. Hit him, put her ass in critical condition too, right? And he had a gun. Who knows what he would have did if she wouldn't have had the means to defend herself. This is why a home defense weapon is so important. That shit is key, man. I mean, you gotta have something to protect your family with. You don't know what motherfuckers on these days, right? But attention gives you time, time gives you options. If you can see what's coming, then you can do something about it. If she wouldn't have been paying attention, then she wouldn't have known dude was following her. By the time she realized it, he done jumped out on her, right? A lot of dudes out here on this freaky shit going on out here these days. But shout out to that lady right there, man, for handling her business. He ran up inside her house, but got his ass carried out on a stretcher. Man, this your boy Smoke Tails, man. Until next time, you never catch me without mine.
Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine.